Hey, it's Christina with Tinagirl Travels, and we're here in Amsterdam at Amsterdam Central Station, and we're about to take the train to Schiphol Airport. In this video, I'm going to show you what to expect if you're taking the train, either from the airport to Amsterdam, or like us, we're taking the train to the airport from Amsterdam. A quick look on Google Maps. Here's the main part of Amsterdam that you'll likely be visiting, and the central train station is right here. Let me quickly show you on Google Street View what it will look like. Let's drop the little yellow guy right out front. There's the building itself. It's so beautiful. It opened in 1889. As we turn around way over here, you can see the start of all the beautiful traditional buildings in Amsterdam. That's about a 3-minute walk. You'll find a tram station right here and one over on this side as well, depending on what line you're taking. I have a video on taking the trams in Amsterdam. I'll link it to the end of this one. Let's head on inside and buy our tickets. One thing I didn't notice until I started making this video was that right on the main screen, third selection down, is a button to buy tickets directly to Schiphol Airport. I just went ahead and chose a one-way ticket, and you'll find that there's an option on that screen as well. Right there, third choice down, there's 2 of us. We're traveling second class, €5.70 per person or $11.40 for the 2 of us. That's pretty cheap. Follow the instructions on that pay pad. We're going to tap our credit card, and we'll get a confirmation on the screen in a second here. And our tickets are going to print out, and we're going to collect them under the screen. So there's our confirmation, and right below the screen is the little door. Pull out your tickets. If you're coming into Schiphol Airport and heading into Amsterdam, here's what the machine looks like on that side of things. You'll be looking for Amsterdam Central. It's right at the very top. Same thing, pay for your ticket and go. You'll see boards like this in the terminal area, and this is where I feel like things got a bit confusing because I was expecting one of the headings to read Schiphol Airport, but instead look at the board on the far right. The top heading says Leiden Central via Sloterdijk and Lelystad, and finally Schiphol Airport, platform 14B. Now, if you're like me and you're hot and you're flustered and you're standing there with all your luggage and there's people everywhere and they're trying to get to the machine and people don't always speak English and you're feeling a bit rushed, this is the time to stop, take a deep breath, and be glad you watched this video, because honestly, this was the most confusing part, and pretty soon you'll be on your way to your train and relaxing on board. So here we are, 14B. The arrow shows you what direction to go to, and we're just going to head over there and get on our train. I wanted to mention also there are elevators available, so that'll make it easy if you have lots of luggage. Here we are on the train platform, just waiting for our train. Our train will be here in 3 minutes. The ride from the airport to Amsterdam or from Amsterdam to the airport takes about 16 minutes. It's 12 kilometers or 8 miles away, so not too far. There are about 171 trains a day making that trip. So if you miss one, don't worry. There's another one not far behind it. And they do run at night for that route as well, so not to worry. You do not need to pre-purchase tickets for this run. Buying tickets at the station at your departure time is no problem. I'm going to add a link to the Schiphol Airport map for you below in the description. I'm also going to add a link to our favorite anti-theft day packs that we love traveling with, so please check those out. Here comes our train. Let's hop on board and have a look. The trains themselves are clean, bright, and comfortable. They offer plenty of legroom and different seating configurations. Sit anywhere you like. The seats themselves are not reserved. Keep an eye out for the wheelchair spots and don't park your luggage there. There are washrooms on board, there are spots to bring a bicycle and park it on board, and there's lots of room for luggage. Each set of seats has a European plug and a USB charger between them. If you get on a train in Europe and you find the car to be really full, go check out another car. I've seen many times where one car is packed full and the next car is practically empty. The other option is to take the next train. We've seen that where an entire train is just packed full. Lots of people get on that train. We waited 10 minutes for the next train and it was completely empty. Totally worth it. Taking the trains in Europe is very easy and a great way to relax and see the countryside. As you're traveling, you can follow along on the screens to see the next stops and your arrival time. So our flight to Sweden got delayed, so we're going to check our bags in at our airline and jump back on the train to go to The Hague for the afternoon, which is the home of the United Nations International Court of Justice. It's also a beautiful city along the North Sea. Be sure to leave yourself enough time to get through security. The lines in the summer of 2022 were insanely long. The airport itself is also a very fun place to hang out. There's lots to see and do, so give yourself plenty of time if you're headed in that direction. I hope my video on taking the train to and from Schipol Airport helped you out today. Please give my video a thumbs up. Help me out today by becoming one of my subscribers. Check out those links below that I mentioned and leave me a note of where you're watching from. I love knowing where my viewers are watching from. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you again soon on Tinagirl Travels.